All right, everybody. Ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and whatever it is that you partake upon this time of year. I am Mac Paladin, and this is Retro Gaming Emporium, and it is RPG Thursdays, and you can see the static on my screen, boop, right there, because I will be setting up Shining in the Darkness momentarily. And, of course, my browser source is being derp. We will hit refresh. And now we have a frame. Hey! I got my mood lighting all set up. Got the green light back there, and I got the red light here, and we're ready for Rudolph and Santa. I got my crazy hat. We are ready for stream, my folks. My bros, my brows, and everybody in between. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Anyway. Let me just make sure that my channel is operating properly. That'd be nice for a change, right? Am I right? Come on. Twitch. Let's see what happens here. No blasters. No blasters! Do 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 do. No. I will also be chowing on my dinner. Sorry for the late start, but we had things going on, unfortunately, and you know, I'm just trying to get things back to some semblance of normal here. Let's make sure that everything's copacetic here. Yeah, working on it. All right. Now, we are proceeding into the most difficult part of the game here, so... if things do not go as smoothly tonight as they normally do, you have been warned. Not that anything ever goes smoothly around here, but you know what I'm saying. Again, sorry for the dinner. Everything got chaotic because the internet was out, and I decided to go to the store to assuage my frustration. So there was doubts as to whether or not we were going to be able to start the stream on time anyway. And then everybody suddenly started to try to use the kitchen at the same time. So, all right. Live. All right. Hopefully everybody's having a pleasant holiday season. Game started here. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the dungeon is so delightful. And wherever dark soul may go, blow him up, blow him up, blow him up. Alright, so we were getting into level 4. 3 coins in a fountain. So this puts us right outside the staircase to area 4. And I should still have my maps open here, so let's see what happens. Oh, what are you eating there? Big brain food. You wouldn't like it. Oh, let me try it. Ha-ha! Tastes a bit like horseshit, doesn't it? Ha-ha! That's a little bit from the movie Defending Your Life with Rip Torn and Albert Brooks. Well, suit yourself. Alright, let's open our map here. Level 4. So the stairs here, we got a bunch of dead ends. Item number 4 is a healer fruit, so let's go for that first. So if we go this way... Uh-oh. Trolls! They're going to be doing a lot of damage to us, I guarantee that. Oi. I think we're just going to have to be spelling it all the way here. Ah, I hate these things. Alright, let's try to an awesome blow. Ah, I failed. We're gonna be going in and out of this floor a lot. Hey, Golix, what's cooking, buddy? We're gonna be going in and out of this floor a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal this time. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the points and heal that time. Totally not worth the healer fruit I got. Holy shit. Dragon spawn. Blaze level 4. That was not... I probably should have used frost. Every time, fucking dragons mess me up. I gotta use lightning or ice on them. Yeah, because this is wind or lightning based. Alright, so we won't make the mistake we made last time. When we get Bolt 4, it's gonna be a hot time in the old town tonight. Well, let's see if Bolt works well. Bolt 2 works on him. 18. Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay, well that did substantially reduce the amount of damage that he did, that's for sure. Alright, I'll try freeze on him this time. This floor is gonna be rough, kids. Item 5 is an herb water. So we're going to be hard level grinding here, kids. That's just the way it's going to be. Holy moly. Oof. I was afraid of that. Doesn't matter. An awesome blow. The attack misses. Missed. That is okay. The irony is, I would run away if I thought it would do any good. That's good stuff right there. Freeze 4 is hot shit. Wait a minute. Holy moly! Okay, that should actually be worth quite a bit of experience if we kill them without too much incident. Oh yeah, that's gonna get them all. I think that the item that we find later in the dungeon that has restorative properties on everything is called the Miracle Herb. Alright, these guys are pretty normal, so we're just going to attack them. Ah! Check something here. First of all, make sure he doesn't croak. Very important. All right. Where are we, relatively speaking? Oh my Christ. I don't know if that's gonna work. I had a bad feeling about that. Well, good enough. Looks like we're gonna have to warp out of here. I wasn't real clear at first on the pathing here, but now that I'm not squinting at the monitor, I can actually see how we proceed here. On this floor, we are going to have to face off against the Dark Knight. But we're out of magic points, so we're going to have to egress out of here. I'm just looking at our inventory situation because there are a few items we do need to collect on this stage. For 11, it's behind a grim wall. Already have that. All right, let's enter there. Primary objectives being Light Blade, which is the only weapon that can damage Dark Soul. It basically dispels him, so that way you can do magic attacks on him. So we will be fighting the Dark Knight, releasing Princess Jessa, and acquiring the Light Blade on this level. So that's our objectives for the next 2 hours. And we will be warping out of the dungeon a lot until we gain some pretty substantial levels here. But as you can see from the experience game, that we're probably going to level up a little quicker than usual. 6,000, 13,000, 13,000. All right. Would you like me to record your exploits? Yes, because in case I foul up like the genius that I am, like the stable genius that I am. Yes, I do. And it's not a long journey to get this stuff. It's just, as you can see, I'm going to need to grind up to about level 40 or so to make this a little easier so that my stuff actually, you know, does something. All right, before we proceed, let me quickly inhale the remainder of my food here. Cold meatloaf, delicious. Chewing is for people who don't play video games for a living. Farias and Ketra made a lovely side dish as their primary meal. I took it as a small bowl for my side dish. But they made this very nice, fancy mac and cheese by adding the chili that Ketra made from scratch the other day. And it's got ground beef and beans and veggies and all sorts of great stuff in it. Like peppers and onions. Then mixed in with the mac and cheese. Like, this is as good as that Devour stuff that... Was it Stouffer's sells? I forget. But it's quite good. Who knows, one day I may start a cooking show. I think what would be funny about it, though, is that the whole time I would be helping her, Ketra would probably be yelling at me. Of course, that would also require me to actually clean my kitchen. Almost done here. Like I said, chewing is for amateurs. All right. Son of a bitch. However, not dropping all your goddamn food all over the place is for pros. One second. Catastrophe. Okay. Welcome back to me, everybody. Fucking idiot over here. Oh, that was dumb. At least I got a lot of experience out of it. Milo, Detox, 1. Okay, Pyra is cursed because of her very powerful whip, but we are okay. Get up the goddamn stairs. Good night, jackasses. Yay! Yeah. You're goddamn right he did. Oops. Well, shit. Yeah, Doodles, it sucks. Fucking paralysis. Yes, Doodles. Hello, dudes. Well, we will try that again, kids. Sadly, we lost a good chunk of experience on that. Double check this real quick. Yeah, I don't have any smelling salts. So this is gonna suck shit through a straw if that happens again. Alright, so the first one is a loop that doesn't help us at all. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. It's an eclectic group of nonsense there. Yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of Freeze 4 tonight. Alright, all the way down this way is something called the Steel Whip. Alright. Now there's going to be some more of that annoying slime. But all in the name of funds acquisition. Oh, shit. Apparently snakes don't like cold. Who knew? Bit of overkill there. Alright, how are we doing on magic points? Alright, let's go back through this crapola. Ooh. Bolt 3, I think, is going to be very helpful to us. tight. That was tight. Oof. Alright, let's try to get by on regular attacks here. Nice. All right, I am slightly turned around here. Let's get a view of the dungeon here and see where we are. Okay. Need to turn here. Of course she is. Alright, now we turn this way. Well, it was a rough hit, but I was willing to take it because I'm trying to extend our range here. With Pyra dropping all those high-level spells for so long, she's going to run out quick. An awesome blow. Oh shit. Well, that sucked. All right. Let us proceed like the vegetables we are. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the light sword. What else have we got here? I need to get the cell key. Alright, so we're going to turn here. Scheiße. Got him. Alright. Alright. Now if I back into this one... That takes me to the outside path. I need to go left. That's the way. Alright, left is a dead end. Alright, we gotta kill these guys quick because they will call for allies. And they get multiple attacks. Oof. Alright, let's do this. Item, use... Seven, 8, 9, 10. Heal ring. Frost armor. Alright, so this time... Fuck. $5,000. Woof. Alright, we're gonna try to get to some items down here. But this may be ugly. An awesome blow! An awesome blow! Lancerot! We're gonna try, kids. We're gonna try our damnedest. That's gonna be a left turn. Alright, so 8 is the heel ring. And that's all the way up here. Oh! Hey, Gollum, spelled like that? Come on. Nope, if I do that, we're in trouble. Say a prayer for me. Ugh. She got retangled in the damn whip. Oof, that was awful. Alright, none of these items seem to do anything that I need them to do. We're seeing if he can use it. Like if they can equip it. So it looks like it's just one of those usable items. And if we use it too much, it'll break, and then we have to have the we'll have to have the trader fix it. All right, I would like to try to get the frost armor, so that's at the bottom down here. An awesome blow. But I'll tell you what, I'll be goddamned if I'm going to death warp back there with over 120,000 gold. Alright, number 9 is a hand eater, which is a bad monster. So we're going to ignore that. Alright. First we're going to give. Oh, we don't need to give. Item. Equip. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get out of here before I disaster this. We got some items to sell, so that's good. Yes, sir. Yeah, always take the high value stuff if you can get it without destroying yourself in the process. That's the important thing. Although getting that heal ring did give us a little bit more longevity, so I could get the frost armor. So I'm not going to be upset. I'm not upset about that. But I can virtually guarantee you we're going to get the light sword. Virtually, I'm knocking on wood. Let me take a look here at what the guide says I'm supposed to be doing. So we defeated Blackbone. Okay. All right. I think we've got what we need there. Sorry, I was reading ahead in the guide so this moves more naturally. All right, we'll do a quick save. No. 46,634, 5,682, and 3,846. Now, hopefully, again, we get a spell boost here. Yes, I do. Three coins in a fountain. Oh my god, Doodles. Alright. Get my map going here. I already follow up. Yep, I sure did. Yeah, there's just a loop-de-loop here that leads to a water puddle that I guarantee everybody will attack me. Now, there's two things we're going after. We're going after the light blade and a final piece of mithril, so we can make Milo's mithril axe. I love it when my attack misses for no reason. Come on, spell boost. I want to see what that does. Woo! Oh yeah. That is the way. Good God damn it. An awesome blow. An awesome blow. Times 2. Because of course she is. So apparently the mistake that I made was that I was supposed to make a piece of armor for the hero and then give it to Milo, because the mithril armor is equipable by both, but you only get it if you make it for the hero. But it's not something that he needs, because all of the gear that he needs to collect to win the game is infinitely more powerful. And the stuff that we find along the way is also technically better. Now, it does give us protection against paralysis, but we're stuck with the robe. So, yeah. It does give us blessed items do give us protection against paralysis and desoul, but they are not a guaranteed stopgap against it. And it looks like I am going to need to open up the map for level 5. Hang tight a second, folks. Okay. Hit him with everything. Is that so? Oh, God. Whew. That would have been bad. Hit him with level 3 bolt. That's apparently the spell we've been waiting for. I believe this is the way we wish to go. Of course she is. Ugh. Maybe they ran out of magic points. Well, they won't be reviving anybody anymore, that's for sure. All right. Because of course. Ugh. Croak already. Okay, we don't need to go left this time. One, two, three, boom. Alright, hole in the ceiling leads to mithril ore. Probably gonna get attacked. Oh. These fucking guys again. I can't help but think that these are possibly scripted battles. An awesome blow! I don't think these golems have appeared as random enemies anywhere. Okay, this is definitely a scripted battle. This has got to be a mini boss. Let's see if we can get him to go to sleep. Oh, good. An awesome blow! I was taking 0 chances. Bolt 3! We're going all out because we're going after this. We're going after the badass sword. Oh, what do we have here? A mysterious wall. Now, the last Grim Wall we faced didn't seem to be significantly more powerful than the first one. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's got like 100 hit points, tops. Woo! A 40-point weapon factor increase. And we're gonna keep the Storm Sword because it'll give us for a little while because it'll give us some Bolt 2 action. Yes. Then we're gonna go upstairs for a moment and we're gonna get that last piece of Mithril, so we can make an axe for Milo that will be his best weapon. Build block better, right? That was terrible. Nighty-night, buddy. Come on. Oh, he's unaffected. Shit. Well. Like I said, we're going all out because we're not going to be here very long. Oh, he casts stone, huh? Item use. Magic rope, or mystic rope. Level 5 looks a little weird. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Ugh. All right. I can't. Son of a bitch. Awesome blow. That's a shame. Ugh. It's right around this corner. Egress. We were playing a giant game of fuck around and find out right there. I had just enough magic points to cast that revive 2, grab the ore, and get the fuck out of the dungeon. And I almost forgot about the heal ring, but like I said, I want to use it somewhat sparingly for the moment because I don't want to have to repair anything. Because repairing can get quite pricey. Alright, so the instructions say... Yes, sir. 5,000, 19,000, 15,000. And I actually need to go back and get my weapon first. Before I do it dumb and go back into the labyrinth without Milo's most powerful weapon. Look at that son of a bitch. 141 to 233. That is not a minor difference. Holy shit. Now to give you an idea, he was 265 with the Storm Sword and is now 305 with the Light Blade. Alright, so now is the time to try to rescue Princess Jessa and face Destiny. But first we save. I probably could have taken on those Colossuses, but I didn't want to, you know, it's like, yeah. I could have been a contender. Alright, now I pray this isn't a mistake, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and collect my final piece, the piece of the medallion, before I go and confront Mordred. Oof. All right. So this time we're going to have to do something a little bit different because we're going to have to take the outside path. This is going to take a hot minute. So I'm going to move as swiftly as humanly possible. But we are going to see... This way. And then this way. You son of a bitch. $81 points of damage. And we don't want to waste too much magic points. I mean, both ow and wow are a valid response, Gollix, in fairness. Alright. So yeah, I do need to be a little more conservative on my magic point usage because this battle is going to be heinous. Oh boy. I hate those magical wing flaps. A little bit easier now that we have the Mithril Axe. Now we're gonna turn here. You bastards. Of course she is. An awesome blow! Dragon Spawn dies. I should probably use some heals, though. We did take some hits there. Alright, when we hit the turn stop... Son of a bitch. Of course it does. This time we need to go this way. Oh, we didn't have to go through that rigmarole. Oh well. Meat zombie as opposed to cheese zombies? I don't know. Of course she's tangled in the goddamn web. Awesome blow! Oh no! Oh, that sucked. Mandragores are the things we have to watch out for the most on this level because they can kill with that howl. That and these chuckers. Because they keep reviving each other. Yep, an awesome blow. It's okay. Oh, we got a miracle herb as a drop. My life just got a hell of a lot better. Oh, I meant to sell the flail. Oh, that is great. Because there's like 2 of them that you can find too. They're like, I think it's like full resurrection with everything. You know, full resurrection to full hit points and full magic points. That was a hell of a drop, kids. That's the shit we need to see. And that's a dead end. This goes outside. It's weird because the dungeon is portrayed as rectangular, inside and out, except for this, which shows it as curved. Alright, we are almost to our princess. Fudge whistles. Yeah. Milo's roughing it. Let's go, kids. Break him down. An awesome blow! Who cares? You killed him. Whew. This one, huh? Get a pretty decent amount of experience for just one. Is this going to be like a recurring theme? Every turn we run into a troglodyte? Who's there? Could it be you've come to rescue me from this flea pit? Well, we need to get the jailer's key. To make matters worse, Mortred is guarding the key. You look shocked. You're not related to Mortred, are you? Ah, there's that princess, that royalty sensitivity right there, huh? Cruel fate! It pains me to tell you that Mortred now serves the Dark One. If my father learns of Mortred's treachery, it will break his heart. I hate to ask you this, but could you please get me the cell key? Good luck. Alright. Alright, this is where things get ugly. Alright, so we go this way, and then we take a turn, and in about 2 steps, we're gonna get ambushed. Interlopers, you are intruding upon Lord Dark Soul's domain, but this is as far as you go. It's a pity that your quest for the princess must end here. Enough small talk, prepare to meet your maker! You hear this? The first actual boss battle music of the game. Alright, let's take a look at the recommendation. Quick 2 on all while Pyra casts boosts 1. Oof. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna have to take this slow and methodical. Oh! Ooh, an awesome blow back at him. Alright, we've actually done 1/3 damage to him already. A little more than that. Like I said, we're just going to take this nice and slow. Ugh, an awesome blow. We need to knock him down 1,000 hit points. Oh, we knocked his helmet off, so that means he's got about 600 hit points left to go. All right, we're going to switch up a little bit here and hit him with Bolt 3. Thank you for the tip, buddy. All right. God, that was loud. Oh, we stand victorious. But at what cost? I remember a sword. Darkblade. Melville's gift. It robbed me of my will. Micaiah, my son, do not weep for me. After all, you freed my soul. Cursed be this sword and its source of power, the darkness. Now listen well. Stop, dark soul. Purge his evil from the realm. The cell key lies ahead of this passage. Go, free the princess. Oh. Oh, man. Sadness. All right, two things we're going to do here. First things first. Oh, Christ! I thought I collected the medallion piece from this fountain. I said I was going to do that. Fucking dumbass. Okay, it's not the end of the world. We still got time. It didn't take me very long to get there. I did just beat a boss. Yeah, the thing is, okay, I'll explain this in a minute. Let me do my thing here. Yeah, the thing is, I was in no condition to go all the way back through the 4th floor to the 4th floor fountain. And drop it off, and then warp back to town. After that battle, I had used up most of my magic points. So it would have been a bad scene. That's all I've got to say. So it's okay. We're not in trouble. I can still get back there quickly and rescue the princess. It's just an extra step, unfortunately. It's gonna waste about 10 or 15 minutes of our time. $40,000, $33,000. Yes, record my exploits. So it's okay, we can fix it, Yes, I wish to continue my adventure. I literally made this comment. I said, I'm gonna retrieve 1/2 of the medallion. Okay. There we go. Come on, trolls, leave me alone. Awesome blow! I mean, I've got good enough weapons now that it's not really a problem, but it's just mildly annoying, that's all. Of course she's tangled in the damn whip. Jesus Christ. Detox? Okay. Awesome blow. You know, I was Golix and I are he more than me, but we're fans of the D-pad, and we watched their sort of first look play of this game on the Genesis Mini, and they did not understand the mechanics of this game. To be honest with you, I don't know how anyone would figure out this game at a glance. In fairness to them, or literally anybody else who ever tries to play this game, like, I have personal knowledge of a bunch of things. Right, but you see, even reading the manual wouldn't get you that far. It wouldn't tell you about what your first objective is, for example, or how much you should grind before you attempt to get it. You know? So it's a little more complex than that, because, you know, there was no online forum to get this kind of information, you know, unless, I mean, I guess in 1991 you could have gone on, like, Usenet or something like that, you know. But basically, somebody had to go through and just, like, they had to do crazy stuff like take every step and hit the search command, use every spell, use every item, and see what it does, because a bunch of stuff isn't listed in the manual. It's, you know, how do you learn what to what to do with the shock box or the mystery box or the ogre flute or the titan hammer or anything like that. You know, how does anybody know that you can grossly overlevel using, you know, killing crystal slimes and stuff like that? There's no guide to that. How does anybody know where to find the mystic rope, you know? Without a pre-existing strategy guide from the devs, or somebody leaking that information, you know, in documents and photocopying it and sending it around for all to see, you know. Back in the day, it was a trip. I wasn't paying attention to which way I was turning, so give me a second here. I'm like, where the hell am I? Okay. Yeah, but somebody had to go through here and move through every single square of every single level of this dungeon and try everything everywhere to see what worked and what broke. That was just how it was done. Like, you literally had to spelunk this like this was a real dungeon, you know? Like, you just had to go in and pray. You just had to go in and pray you didn't get massacred at every turn. Now, we will be warping out again, but... Ouch! Awesome blow! Alright, well the good news is I don't have to be conservative about... Awesome blow! Awesome blow! It's okay. They will not survive this round. 6,060, that was a haul. I don't mind letting them revive a little bit because they waste a turn doing the revive and then I get more experience the more times they keep bringing their buddies back. At this point in the game, we need every point we can get. Until, because we need to find the shock, we need to get a hold of the shock box, the Titan hammer, the ogre flute, the mystery box we will actually be able to find relatively easily. It is actually a findable item, if I'm not mistaken. The other items are drops, which means we'll have to go hunting for certain beasts. The mystery box is dangerous because it can kill the enemies in one hit. Or it can kill me. Or have a number of varying effects on it. So, we're for sure getting that. But like I said, our ultimate mission is going to be to hunt crystal slimes. Yeah, it is tricky. It's very tricky because, like I said, it's a very rare drop. Well, and risky, too. Like, I'm not even sure what enemies drop it, so I'm going to have to look it up and see if we can find them. Because what happens is, I think there's a trap door on stage 5 that drops us down to stage 3 where the crystal slimes are, because there's an area that was previously inaccessible on one of the lower levels, so... On the upside, we are getting into the level range we need to be for the next floor, so... And honestly, I may have to off-screen my quest to get the shock box. I may have to off-screen my quest to get these rare item drops. Oh, Christ. This is bad. Oof. Come on. That damn 270-degree turn thing is bullshit. Ugh. Well, this is kind of an all-out trip, so I can afford to waste some. Yeah, some of these spells are absolutely seizure-inducing. You know, I think we're moving along at a pretty good clip considering the fact that we're only 8 weeks into this game and I'm already approaching endgame. Like, I am more than 2/3 of the way through this game. You know, it's funny, when I was young, games like this used to give me severe anxiety. Like, I'd be like, I have like a psychological tether, if you will, that was preventing me from like going too far before running back to town and saving constantly, you know. And again, back in the day, you know, even in 1995 with dial-up internet, you know, people were posting maps and things online, but this game was still not easy. I vaguely remember getting through a couple of the early challenges, and I had a buddy who knew this game. He had hand-drawn maps and knew this game backwards and forwards and showed me the end of it. And he kind of guided me through like the first third of it. But I've never actually beat this game on my own. So this will be a first time for everybody, which is kind of cool. But like I said, I do really want to over-level this because that was my early MO. All right. Oh yeah, burst 4 now. I mean, in a way, I believe there is actually some quasi-revealing spells. I'm trying to think if there's any spells that we've just utterly ignored. Oh no! That was rough. Alright, we're just gonna put an end to this. We'll just do a full heal. It takes a lot of points, but... Oh my god. Just let me get outside so I can get back to the other side of the goddamn dungeon. Is that this one? Yeah. I've gotten such ridiculously powerful weapons that, fucking A. Awesome blow! She got untangled just to get tangled up again. Alright. Oh yeah, this game was probably one of the most notorious for its encounter rate of all time. And, like, for example, it was commonplace on Nintendo localizations to reduce the encounter rate because the Japanese market liked this frustrating, infuriating difficulty level imposed by the encounter rate. And Sega made no such pretense. When they brought these games over, they kept them just as hard as their Japanese counterparts. But like I said, we're getting really good experience from this. Alright, straight down. This is also where we start getting those weird encounters. Yeah, as we go to each floor, you know, as I get, like, certain enemy types, if they're palette swaps, you can rely on a certain, there's a certain reliability factor where it's like the attacks that worked previously, you look at what they do, and you look at the various powers that they deploy, and you can infer certain things from what they do. But based on your previous experience with them on the lower levels, it can actually determine a course of action for you. So, like, color palette does correspond somewhat, like, mostly to their elemental affinity, and there are certain things you know. Lightning works well against, like, what? Like, earth, Freeze works against fire, fire works against frost, you know, that kind of stuff. So there are certain things that you can rely upon. That will happen a certain way every single time. And as of yet, the game hasn't proved me wrong. But yeah, it is a wee bit absurd. Okay, lucky for us, they just chose to do regular attacks. They could have tried putting me to sleep or poisoning me. I'm just going through levels like crazy. Alright, here's where we encountered Mordred. God damn it. Oh! Whew, okay. Let's get him back over 200. Oh no! This guy wasn't here last time. Ugh. That's a mini boss. Right? Oh, right, I've got the heal ring. Holy shit, man. Of course she is. Holy, oh my fucking god. This is an obscenity. What the fuck is going on here? An awesome blow. I couldn't even muster up enthusiasm about it. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I have never encountered that many black bones in my life. He was a mini boss down on stage 3, and now he's just popping up every few steps. Fucking A. Maybe if I walk backwards, I won't encounter the black bones. Holy Christ. Blessed be the ancients. The cell key? Is that the key you hold in your hand? At last I'll be freed from the stench of this cell. Who's got it? You don't know what it was like in there. I'm dying for a bath. I thank the fates for guiding you to me. How did you ever get your hands on the cell key? Oh no, no, my freedom isn't worth the price of Mortred's life. She would have settled for an air freshener. Yeah, but we're gonna warp out of the dungeon here in a minute. So, amazingly, if I continued on with her, she would fight alongside us, like all the other NPCs that we rescued so far in the dungeon. She's just not very effective. Cursed be the darkness that twisted Mordred's good soul. Dark soul, I'll have his head one day, but for now, let us depart. I hope you don't mind me joining you. Princess Jessa joins your party. Criminy. Egress. How goes your quest? Find any? Whoa! I didn't realize you had company, and who might this fair maiden be? Princess Jessa, pardon me, your highness, I didn't recognize you. Why would he? Why, based on any of the dialogue that we've read so far, would it indicate that she ever mingles amongst the peasants? The princess? Dear me, I never thought I'd see the day when I'd meet her royal highness. The Princess of Thornwood, isn't she lovely? Princess Jessa, I don't know what to say. My dear princess, your loveliness is a blessing to us all. Di, what's the matter? You're blushing. Don't listen to him, your highness. Haven't you got something else to do, old fella? I'm embarrassed. Forgive them, milady, a common lot they are. You should know better than to bring royalty to a joint like this. You better take her back to the castle right away. So we get a funny cutscene in my... Yeah, could be a face on the money thing. So they won't let me stay at the tavern. I gotta take her back to the castle. Which is fine. But we got a funny cutscene out of that. Jessa, you're safe! By the heavens, you're back! Oh, father, my dearest father! I feared you were lost to me forever! Micaiah, words aren't enough to show you my gratitude. Here, take this magic ring as a token of my appreciation. Pyra received an item, magic ring. You've brought true joy to his heart. I bow to you, Micaiah, if only there were more like you in the realm. By the way, have you ever heard the Song of the Shining Knight? Blessed by the water spirit, armed in light, darkness fears a shining night. That's a clue, by the way. Like, remember how we were talking about how there's limited dialogue that gives you kind of clues? So, in order to get to Dark Soul and finish this off, not only do we have to obtain all of the light arms, but we have to get the Tears of the Goddess or something. So that will be our next main quest. A fine job, Micaiah. I take pride in your accomplishment. Tristan's my old trainer. Let's talk to Theos here. There's no time to rest. We've yet to defeat the forces of darkness. I almost forgot. I forgot something interesting regarding demon breath. Legends speak of a dark wizard who once wielded this terrible spell. He met his doom at the hands of a man known only as the Shining Knight. Look at the skies. A dark cloud draws over us. It would seem that Dark Soul's powers grow each day. Okay, now we can rest at the end. I think if we'd have gone to each of the shops, we might also have gotten some reactions, possibly even discounts on items, but, you know... Would have been funny if we could have taken the princess to the inn, though. Have a nice day. No, I do not wish to give you 5 gold pieces to remove that curse. It is deliberate. 38,211, 5,839, and 60,575 to get Pyra up a level. I would like you to record my exploits. Thank you very much. Do I wish to continue my adventure? Sadly, no. Oof. Okay, so we rescued the princess. Dag nabbit. Come on, browser source. All right, so we rescued the princess, and we defeated my father, unfortunately, in armed combat, and faced off against a whole bunch of nasty bosses, mini bosses along the way, and we've collected approximately 2/3 of the Arms of Light. So all in all, a pretty good journey. I think our trip through level 4 actually went a lot faster than I anticipated it. So next time we will be going to level 5. And then but before that, we will be on an item collection quest to get the last of the things that were hidden behind prison doors and through ceilings and stuff like that. So that way we can get the last of our weapons and armors and whatnot in order to accomplish our ultimate goal of freeing the realm of the Scourge of Dark Soul. So until then, but in the short term, Saturday, we will not be doing any Overwatch FPS shenanigans. There will not be any streams tomorrow or Saturday because we will be enjoying Christmas Eve, quiet dinner at home, that kind of thing. Sunday, of course, is Christmas Day, so there will be no strategy Sundays, and we will not be starting Fallout 76 until the following week. And that will be our evening stream with me and Shadows Mist. And then Monday, it's still up in the air as to whether or not we are going to be doing a FPS shenanigans on Boxing Day. However, Shadows Mist has indicated to me that she will not be here for Blue Side, unfortunately. So no City of Heroes on Monday, but that's okay because I got to make a lot of money in order to get the last of these bills paid so that I can finally get caught up. All right, so that's it for this week's installment of RPG Thursdays, and I hope you guys had fun watching me kick some bosses' asses and not death warp back to the town. So until next week, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids. Oh, and thank you very much, Uncola Man. We'll see you next time, guys.